Meta's Orion AR glasses are straight out of a sci-fi fantasy. Think ULED projectors and EMG wristbands that let you control everything with a flick of your wrist. When I first saw this, I thought, is this real? Get ready, because wearable tech just took a massive leap forward. Meta's Orion AR glasses just took the idea of wearable tech and turned it into something out of a sci-fi fever dream. Launched at the Connect event, these AR glasses are packed with more tech than your average spaceship: silicon carbide lenses, ULED projectors, and a field of view that could make an owl jealous. But hey, who needs to see the whole world when you can just augment the best parts, right? Imagine strolling down the street, seamlessly blending your grocery list with a life-size hologram of your buddy reminding you not to forget the milk. That's the future Meta is promising with Orion, and if you thought the glasses couldn't possibly do more, think again. They also come with an EMG wristband that lets you control everything with tiny, barely noticeable gestures. Swipe left to dismiss notifications, swipe right to wonder if this is all becoming a bit too much. But let's talk about the real challenge here: jamming all this tech into a pair of glasses that don't make you look like a cyborg from a 90s movie. Meta claims to have nailed it, making Orion not only powerful but also lightweight and stylish. Because nothing says, "I'm ready for the future," like a pair of glasses that can survive re-entry. And while Orion isn't hitting the shelves just yet, Meta's teasing us with what's to come. They've got the tech down, and now it's all about making it consumer-ready. So get ready to swap out your phone for a pair of specs, because in Meta's world, the future is something you wear on your face. Google's Alpha chip is rewriting the rules of chip design, doing in hours what used to take months. I couldn't believe how fast and precise it is. This AI isn't just improving tech, it's revolutionizing it. Curious about the future of hardware? This is it. Remember when designing a computer chip was a job for geniuses with slide rules and a lot of coffee? Well, move over, humans. Alpha chip is here, and it's doing the job in hours instead of months. This AI powerhouse from Google isn't just playing around with chip layouts, it's revolutionizing the entire process, making the Superhuman look a bit underwhelming. Alpha chip treats chip design like a game of chess, only instead of pawns, it's moving circuit components across a grid. The result? Chip designs that are not just good, but superhuman level good. And while your average engineer might need weeks to get it right, Alpha chip spits out optimized designs in the time it takes to binge watch a few episodes of your favorite show. Efficiency, thy name is AI. But don't think this is just a Google thing. Alpha chip's influence is spreading faster than gossip in a small town. MediaTek, the brains behind some of the chips in your favorite gadgets, is using Alpha chip to boost performance and cut down on energy use. It's like giving your smartphone a brain transplant, courtesy of AI. This isn't just about making chips faster or smaller, it's about reshaping the entire tech landscape. As Alpha chip continues to evolve, it's paving the way for devices that are smarter, cheaper, and more powerful. So, while the rest of us are trying to figure out how to set up our Wi-Fi, Alpha chip is quietly changing the world, one chip at a time. AI just uncovered 303 new geoglyphs at the Nazca Lines, including parrots and mysterious human figures hidden for over 2,000 years. When I first heard this, I was amazed. How did we miss these? AI is not just shaping the future, it's rewriting history. Just when you thought AI couldn't get any cooler, it goes and uncovers 303 new geoglyphs at the Nazca Lines in Peru. That's right. Parrots, cats, and even some intriguing human figures have been hiding in plain sight for over 2,000 years, waiting for some tech-savvy archaeologists to bring them to light. Ancient cultures had a knack for blending creativity with their understanding of the world around them. This fascinating discovery was made by researchers from Japan's Yamagata University, who teamed up with IBM's AI to scan the vast Nazca Plateau. Thanks to some clever programming and a lot of drone footage, they managed to find these previously unknown geoglyphs in just 6 months. Compare that to the nearly 100 years it took to find the first 430 figures, and you start to see the power of technology in archaeology. These newly discovered figures date back to 200 BCE and are smaller than the more famous Nazca Lines, meaning they wouldn't have been visible from ancient vantage points, or whatever the equivalent was back then. With the help of AI, we now know that the Nazca were incredibly diverse in their artistic expressions, depicting a wide array of animals and figures. So, what's the takeaway? AI isn't just for beating you at chess or suggesting what to binge watch next. It's also making sure we don't miss out on ancient art, bringing history to life in ways we never imagined. Dial MPC is taking robot control to the next level with precision that's almost human. When I first saw this, I knew it was a game changer. Your robot dog might just be the next Olympic gymnast. No training required. Imagine your robot dog go 2, attempting a precise jump, only to land awkwardly or miss the mark entirely. If that sounds familiar, it's time to introduce you to DIAL-MPC, the latest innovation in model predictive control, MPC for legged robots. Developed by researchers at Carnegie Mellon University, this cutting-edge training-free framework uses a novel diffusion-style annealing process to optimize full-order dynamics in real time, with no hand-holding required. DIAL-MPC stands out because it doesn't just settle for good enough. Traditional sampling-based MPC often flounders with suboptimal solutions, struggling with non-convex problems and high variance. But with DIAL-MPC's multi-stage diffusion process, this framework iteratively refines the planned trajectory and actions, ensuring global coverage and local convergence. Whether your robot is jogging, climbing, or performing high-precision jumps, DIAL-MPC ensures it does so with the agility of an Olympic gymnast and the precision of a Swiss watchmaker. Why is this a game changer? Unlike reinforcement learning, RL models that require extensive training and careful reward engineering, DIAL-MPC hits the ground running. Literally. It outperforms RL in challenging scenarios like precise quadrupedal jumping with a payload, all without the need for any training. Think of it as giving your robot the instinctual precision of a seasoned athlete, minus the years of practice. So, next time your robot needs to navigate a tricky landscape or perform a complex maneuver, remember, DIAL-MPC is here to elevate the game, making suboptimal control a thing of the past. Meet K1, the humanoid robot that's set to revolutionize human-robot collaboration. It's so good at everything, you'll wonder why you ever worked without it. This isn't just the future of work, it's the upgrade you didn't know you needed. Meet K1, the humanoid robot from Jaka Robotics that's here to prove your boss wrong. Robots aren't coming for your job, they're just making it look easier than ever. This mechanical marvel doesn't just do the heavy lifting, it does it with more grace than you show on a Monday morning. Designed with the kind of precision that puts human hands to shame, K1 is the coworker you didn't know you needed, but now can't live without. Jaka Robotics has clearly been binging on sci-fi, but instead of just watching, they've gone ahead and built the future. K1 is the love child of cutting-edge engineering and AI that actually learns. Yes, learns. So it can adapt to tasks that even you might find tricky. Whether it's handling delicate objects or executing complex maneuvers, K1 is like that one colleague who's irritatingly good at everything, minus the ego. And don't worry, K1 isn't here to replace you, at least not yet. It's here to take over the tasks that make you wish you'd chosen a different career. Precision? Check. Adaptability? Double check. This robot can do it all, and it doesn't even need a coffee break. So, while you're busy strategizing, K1 is ensuring that all the boring, repetitive stuff is handled, making you look like a genius for managing so efficiently. The real kicker? K1 is designed to work with you, not against you. Imagine a workplace where you're not just staring at spreadsheets, but actually making big moves, thanks to the time K1 saves you. So let's welcome our new robotic overlords, coworkers. Because if K1 is the future, it's a future we might just enjoy. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more on AI and robotics. Curious whether Sam Altman's superintelligence claim is a game changer or just hype? Check out the video above.